What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be going over my championship predictions, both the AFC and NFC championships happening this Sunday, January 30th. First game is 3 o'clock on CBS, Bengals versus Chiefs. Then we have at 6:30 Fox, 49ers versus Rams. So let's start with the first game, 3 o'clock, Bengals versus Chiefs. I think this is going to be the better game of the two. So these two teams played each other week 17 in Cincinnati. Bengals won in a very close game. I actually made a reaction video to that. If you want to check that out, they beat them 34-31 on a late game field goal. I don't think that's going to slide this week in Kansas City. Now, if we're looking at the Bengals lately and Joe Burrow on fire, I mean, looking at this Chiefs game, he threw for 446 yards and 4 touchdowns. I mean, a couple weeks before that, I think maybe a week or two before that, he threw for 500 yards. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are on fire. Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, their defense. The Bengals are a really good team. They're getting very hot at the right time. So are the Chiefs, though. I think the Chiefs are a better overall team. We saw the Chiefs blow out my Steelers first week of the playoffs. Then they played the Bills. Very close game, but they beat them as well. The Bills, a very good team. The Bengals, however, had very close games with both the Raiders and the Titans. I mean, the Chiefs make more of a statement. Now, I know the Steelers were one of the worst teams in the playoffs, but the Chiefs offense just seemed to click more than, compared to the Bengals. Also, playing in Kansas City is very, very tough. One of the loudest stadiums in the NFL, probably the loudest stadium. I think they had the world record for the loudest stadium all time. But Joe Burrow makes a great point, saying how college stadiums, especially when his conference when he played in LSU, I mean, nothing really tops that. They're loud also, but it's very different. It's a very different atmosphere. I don't know. I just think this Chiefs and anywhere, playing on the road, any team playing on the road against the Chiefs, it's very, very tough. It's a very disadvantage. So let's compare positions. Quarterback, I'm going Patrick Mahomes barely, but right now it can be very tied. Wide receivers, I'm going with the Bengals. Tight ends, I'm going with the Chiefs. Running backs, I'm going with the Bengals. Offensive line, I'm going with the Chiefs. Defense, I'm going with the Bengals barely. Coaching staff, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Forgot to mention special teams. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. And maybe I'll say tied. The kickers are very, very good. Harrison Butker and McPherson. I say tied. Fans, Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs winning this game. I think it's going to be by a touchdown. I'm going to say 31-24. Then we have at 6:30 on Fox, 49ers in Los Angeles facing the Rams. Of course, they played each other twice this year, being division rivals. However, the last game of the year, when the 49ers really had to get a must-win game against the Rams, and they had to win two to get the better seed, but the Rams didn't really need to win that game compared to the 49ers. They had to give everything they got, but the 49ers made two surprising victories in the playoffs. Of course, versus the Cowboys on the road and against Green Bay on the road. The 49ers, I mean, it's kind of reminding me of the year they went to the Super Bowl recently. I mean, just surprising teams on fire at the right time. Deebo Samuel, one of the most valuable players in the league, especially for the 49ers. Jimmy G, I mean, he's good enough, but I feel if they had a better quarterback, they'd be beating teams even more. He's just basically that bridge quarterback, just, doing what he could. But hey, I still like Jimmy G. On the 49ers defense, very good also. But the Rams, I think, them rolling over the Buccaneers, I know they came back later, but it was kind of a beatdown with the Buccaneers. And then they played, who did they play first week? They played the Cardinals the first week of the playoffs. They, basically steamrolled them too. I think the Rams are a better overall team here. So, to compare positions. Quarterback, I'm going Rams. Wide receivers, I'm going Rams. Tight end, I'm going 49ers. Running backs, this is very close. I have to go with Rams barely. Offensive line, I'm going to go with Rams. Defense, I'm going to go with Rams. Special teams, I'll go with close, but I'll go with Rams. Coaching staff, I'll go Rams. And then fans, of course, the Rams got it. But I know there was some problems with selling tickets. They're only selling tickets within the area. I mean, people are getting mad, but this has been happening. With a lot of teams have been doing this for years. But yeah, I'm going Rams. I'm going to say Rams 35-24. They win. So if my predictions come true, it's going to be Chiefs versus Rams in the Super Bowl. I've been rooting for the Rams all season because of Matt Stafford. Basically his career was basically just thrown away in Detroit, and he's finally getting a second chance to try to go for a Hall of Fame run. Obviously, he doesn't have the Pro Bowl, doesn't have the playoff experience in Detroit, but I think with this Super Bowl win, if he gets to the Super Bowl and wins it, I think he could really have a chance for Hall of Fame. Of course, he has many years left too. He's still young, younger than most of the other quarterbacks retiring, I should say. But yeah, I'm rooting for Matt Stafford. Sucks to see what his career in Megatron go to waste in Detroit. But yeah, I think it's gonna be Rams versus Chiefs. Sucks we're gonna be seeing the Chiefs 3 times a year, three years in a row. I don't know then. I'll have to make another video next week to do my predictions, because maybe it won't be Chiefs versus Rams. Maybe it was somebody else, maybe Bengals versus 49ers. But I really am confident with the Rams and Chiefs playing in the Super Bowl. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 7,000 subscribers. I'm out, guys. Peace.